I got a package today. It had 3 straps around it. I've already taken them off. Wow. And wood frame inside the cardboard. Look at there. Okay, knockout bar, probably the live and dead center, and wrench and bolts. And since I am by myself, I'm going to take this off in pieces. These are the stops that keeps the tailstock and headstock from coming off. Nice and heavy duty. And as it should, it only weighs about half as much as the tailstock on the 3520. Banjo's not quite as heavy either. And this certainly isn't as heavy, but it's heavy enough. Instructions. I saw a cool tip that I'm going to share with you now. This came with desiccant packed inside the plastic to keep moisture away from the steel. These are pretty nice sized bags. I saw a tip the other day where a guy uses the desiccant from his pill bottles and puts it in his cabinet with his router bits. Keeps the keeps the moisture away from the router bits, which saves them. So I'm going to put these in my cabinet with my router bits. This is the stand. It isn't nearly as heavy as the lathe box. Destructions? We don't need no stinking destructions. Who am I kidding? Yeah, we do. I want it to be right. Leveling feet and other goodies. One leg assembly. Don't know. Second leg assembly, and nothing else. Whew. And I'll come back in the morning and we'll put it together. Yeah, I got so excited I forgot to hit the record button. I've got the base together, mostly. And they never did tell me to put these in, but that's where they go. Ignore the chipmunks. Okay, this is roughly where I want it. So let's check it to level. It's level on this side. That's weird. This needs to come up. That's pretty level. It's pretty much where I want it. And it's level. So, I need to clean the oil off the ways. And the good thing is, this came coated with oil. So, clean this off with some denatured alcohol. And then before I put the other pieces on, I'll clean them off. And I'll wax everything up good. This is... It really sounds like he's complicated. That's a little heavy. That were a little bit heavy. Okay, now let this wax sit on there for a little bit while I'm cleaning up the other 2 parts. 3 parts. Whew, that's heavy. The bed and all of these pieces are cast, but the milling is nice and flat, so I'm not worried about that. We'll wipe this down.
It's hit or miss on the days on whether it's bearable. Yeah, November was not.
I wax the table on my table saw with this paste wax as well, and my bandsaw. I wax, and my bedways on my big Powermatic, and my Delta. I wax everything up. I wax all my steel work surfaces up about once every 2 or 3 months, or more often as needed. Now is when another set of hands would come in handy.
We're gonna do that one. Never got around.
Look at there, look at there. See how nice that slides? I didn't put you in the right spot almost. Okay, I'm gonna move this down. Put this stop pin back in that I took out when I unboxed it. I'm not going to take it all the way to the stop. Take it to about right here and lock it down. I got plenty of clearance to come through here. Slide the banjo on. Nice positive lock, it doesn't go anywhere. Clean the oil off the tailstock, let that evaporate.
The kids planted tomatoes. They buried potatoes, skillet, whatever. But I haven't been getting yeah.
That's cool. All the way down on the tailstock, and it slides. You bring it up, tighten it down, and unlike my Comet, this ain't gonna move. This is my control box. At first blush, I'm really happy with this lathe. Again, this is first blush. I just got it together. I hadn't even turned it on yet. Initially, at the outset, if I had one complaint, and it's not truly a complaint because I've already got one, but it comes with this nice 60-degree live center. All my other lathes except all my other lathes except for my 3520B have come with this type of live center. It's got a little spur in it and a cup here. These aren't bad, but they're not great at the same time. I like this one better than this one, but I don't like it better than I like this one that comes with the 3520B. I was hoping I would get a live center kind of like that one with it. I didn't know, but it's okay because I've already got one and I can make use of it when I need it. Like I said, if I had a complaint, that would be, I love the faceplate that comes with it. It's 3 1/4 inch, which isn't bad, especially for this size lathe. It's heavy duty, it's steel, and it has 2 grub screws for if you want to turn or sand in reverse. So that's good. I'm very happy with this. Again, at first blush, I'm very happy with it. Unlike the 3520B, it has a spindle lock. I like that. a lot. If I want to turn something bigger than the 14-inch, I can always slide the headstock down. I doubt that I will. I can do the same thing on my 3520B. I've got this set up at about the right height. I'm only 5'9", and I kept the legs at the full height, full extension. It can be lowered 6 more notches. In fact, it can really get down there if you're one of those who has to turn while sitting down and you don't want to sit on a high stool. You can drop this thing down and get it as low as you want it, or you may even be able to pull a wheelchair up to this thing too. So that's a good thing. It's a well-made, well-designed lathe from what I can tell so far. If it's anywhere near the quality of my big boy, then it's well worth it. I'm tickled pink, absolutely tickled pink. Thrilled to get it. The quill is marked. Let me get you closer so you can see that. You see the graduations on the quill? And it's got a nice 4 1/8 inches of travel, which it's about that much more than my 10-inch lathe. And it's about that much more even than because I only had 2 1/4 on my Comet 2. So I'm ecstatic. Nice, sturdy cast iron tailstock. Locks, absolutely positive. It's not going anywhere. This thing is rock solid. All together with the legs, this lathe weighs about 300 pounds. And that should be heavy enough to do anything 14-inch that you're going to put on it. So I'm not worried about that either. So that's my unboxing and assembly video of my new Powermatic 2014. In my next video on this lathe, I'm going to put it through its paces and throw probably a piece of blackjack oak up there on it and see what it can do. So I'm going to test it. I think that 1 horsepower motor should be plenty. I believe it's probably truly rated at a horsepower at least, because it's a 230 volt, 3-phase motor. It should be able to handle anything I throw at it. Unlike some of the smaller lathes that are rated at 1/2 to 1/4 inch that have that electronic variable speed, they just don't have the torque necessary. This one I think is going to be fine. In the next video on the 2014, we're going to find out. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, share. If you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button down there, and continue to stay safe, be safe. We're going to get through this. I keep saying it because I believe it. Y'all come back.